Yo, what's good YouTube? It's boardzy, and this is going to be a video going over my main gaming gear going into 2023. This is going to span the whole setup basically, from keyboards to mice, mouse pads, even the headphones on my head, which is something I really never talk about. But first things first, pretty shocking is going to be the keyboard. To no surprise, it is the Wooting 68G. I feel like if anybody has half a clue about gaming keyboards, they understand that the Wooting 68G is the best out there because it has like adjustable actuation down to 0.1 millimeters, rapid trigger, analog features. But I did throw this in a different case. It's not in the standard plastic case. This is the Blade 60. It's a lot heavier. The mounting system isn't too much different. Like, it really doesn't feel much better in all honesty. And the springs are swapped on this keyboard from the stock springs down to the 50-gram springs, or they might be 45. I honestly don't know. They're available on Wooting's website. Again, was that worth it? Did it make a massive difference? No, but it does like add a somewhat unique touch to the Wooting 68G. The one unfortunate thing about this keyboard is the wait times. Like, it has never been an in-stock item. I think if you order it now, you'll get it in March or something. I'll put it up on the screen. So yeah, the availability is definitely a problem. So my second like go-to keyboard is definitely the Apex Pro. The standard TKL, the mini version, because even on the standard TKL, they recently did a firmware update where now it goes down to 0.2 millimeters actuation as opposed to 0.4, which it was for years. So that's pretty sick. And the Apex Pro is always in stock, so that is like my second keyboard recommendation. But yeah, now moving on is going to be mouse pads, which is something that my channel used to focus on so much, but I've just been hella bored of mouse pads. There is no other way to put it. The Lethal Gaming Gear Saturn, I'm not even joking, has probably been on my desk for a month straight. Like, it's nasty, but you can see like the dust right on the edges of the pad. Like, I seriously have not taken this off my desk. I've gotten mouse pads to review and I'm just like, because this is just really the best of all worlds. Like, there is not a single situation, not a type of mouse skate, not a game where this mouse pad just doesn't excel. And another thing, unfortunately, it is not in stock right now. So the Saturn Pro, definitely like the GOAT cloth pad in my opinion. It may have even eclipsed the Artisan Zero, but the Artisan Zero, if you want to import one of those from Japan, really gonna be no problems with it either. But yeah, honestly, in terms of what I'm actually using nowadays, it is this red 500 by 500 Saturn Pro. I've monitored it long term, no issues with the fraying, no issues with really anything. It's just an incredibly smooth, durable, balanced cloth pad, which is just all I need at this point, I guess. I mean, I still do have, obviously, like hundreds of mouse pads. I just don't really feel the need to use them. So I feel like with mouse pads, you can kind of just pick something high quality from either Artisan, Saturn Pro, SkyPad even, and just stick with it. I don't know if the mouse pad addiction needs to be brought into 2023, but we'll see. Next up is going to be the mouse, I guess. And if I had to pick one mouse, like just get rid of all of my other mice, just use one mouse to main, it would definitely be the Death Adder V3 Pro. But in all honesty, as a mouse reviewer, I don't have like a main. Like, there is not a mouse that I am putting like over 50% of my time on. There is obviously the Pulsar boardzy Zebra X2 collab, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys and be like, oh, I'm a Pulsar X2 main now, like everything else is garbage. Like, absolutely not. I am a huge fan of the X2 mini shape. That's definitely in like my top 3, but in terms of like a super hard main mouse, I just like do not have one. The GPX not really it anymore. Like, it could be, I'm just not using it, you know. With mice, there are just so many options. You're looking at a lot of them on my desk. There's plenty of bangers under $100 at this point. But in terms of just overall experience, tech, shape, comfort, just everything combined, for me, the Death Adder V3 Pro is the best option. I'm not saying it's a perfect product that nobody's going to find any flaws with. Like, for example, mine has just a slight bit of shell creaking that it developed, but when I factor in everything else and the like other aspects of the long-term build quality, it's just certainly holding up exceptionally. And yeah, I just feel like it's the LeBron of gaming mice for that reason. Next up, after the mouse, is going to be the headphones, not the keyboard. The keyboard on my head, the headphones. These are DT990s, and a lot of people are asking what happened to my Focal Clears that I had for many moons. And basically, they snapped. I dropped them around 40 times, and the headband eventually snapped. It's where the plastic meets the magnesium. And yeah, that was unfortunate. I had them like Gorilla Tape for like a month, and then I was like, what am I doing here? And then I just ditched them. got the DT990s, and I'm really fucking happy with them. I'm literally powering them in my Scarlett 2i2, so it's not any type of crazy DAC amp setup. I don't need the most obsessive autistic audio. I just like music to sound good, and I like games to sound good enough. And the DT990s allow me to do that. They, not that I really care about the budget, but they don't break the bank. They're just a pretty solid, like, industry standard headphone, in my opinion, and that is for somebody with very little like technical audio knowledge. I just fuck with the headphones. So that's that for my setup. Basically, my monitor's still the Acer Fire Legend 390 Hz. I am looking to upgrade to either the Zowie 360 Hz or the 1440p Asus 360 Hz. Fuck. Yes, I think so. But yeah, that's going to be all for my setup going into 2023. The keyboard and the mousepad, those are like really solid mains that make other other products in the same category boring to me, because I just know they won't be better than my main. The thing with mice that's so interesting is like every mouse is extremely interesting. I hope that makes a lot of sense. I hope I'm not losing anybody. But yeah, that's going to be all for this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. If you have any questions about my setup, make sure to let me know. And by the way, these are stock skates on the Death Hour V3 Pro. I just remembered I did not address that, and I'm probably going to get asked that a billion times. Yeah, I guess I'll link all of this stuff below as well. Peace.